If we think back to our coffee shop or AWS account, things by now should be running smoothly. Although, what if we had a few eager customers who wanted to give their orders directly to the baristas instead of the cashier out in front? Well, it doesn't make sense to allow every customer to be able to interact with our baristas since they are focused on brewing some fresh caffeinated beverages. So what do? That's right, kids, say it with me. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, or VPCs as they're affectionately known. A VPC lets you provision a logically isolated section of the AWS cloud where you can launch AWS resources in a virtual network that you define. These resources can be public-facing, so they have access to the internet, or private with no internet access, usually for back-end services like databases or application servers. The public and private grouping of resources are known as subnets, and they are ranges of IP addresses in your VPC. Now, in our coffee shop, we have different employees, and one is a cashier. They take customers' orders, and thus we want customers to interact with them, so we put them in what we call a public subnet. Hence, they can talk to the customers or the internet. But for our baristas, we want them to focus on making coffee and not interact with customers directly, so we put them in a private subnet. Okay, let's get into the next video where we'll dive into networking.